The creation of the largest telco in the region by revenue could still happen, Bloomberg says, with talks on a potential deal involving Axiata Group and Telenor ASA reportedly revived. This comes just 4 months after the telcos called off negotiations. Citing people familiar with the matter, Bloomberg says Khazanah Nasional and Telenor are in the early stages of exploring several possible scenarios. These include Telenor buying part of the wealth fund's stake in Axiata. According to the people, a stake purchase could pave the way for more deals, such as a merger of Axiata and Telenor's phone tower assets or consolidation in certain markets. Another option could include a combination and eventual listing of the two carriers' frontier market operations. Khazanah is Axiata's biggest shareholder with a 37% stake. Toll charges on private vehicles plying the 8 highways owned by Plus Malaysia will be 18% lower by as early as February 1st, 2020. There will not be any toll rate hikes either, as Plus's concessions will be extended for 20 years from 2038 to 2058. The Prime Minister's Office, or PMO, explains that the extension is to ensure Plus is able to maintain and operate its highways, including the North-South Expressway, the Penang Bridge, and the second Johor-Singapore crossing, without depending on Putrajaya. Meanwhile, all outstanding and future toll compensation will be waived, translating to savings of about 42 billion ringgit for the government. The savings will now be channeled to initiatives that will benefit the people. PMO says the decision was made based on studies spanning over a year and a thorough consideration by multiple parties, including the Ministries of Works, Finance and Economic Affairs. Works on the MRT2, which connects the townships of Sungai Buloh, Serdang and Putrajaya, are 70% complete. Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng says major works are expected to be completed in 2022, with the line fully operational by 2023. Lim said this at the signing of a supplementary agreement between MRT Corp and MMC Gamuda KV MRT. The agreement is the conclusion of the government's rationalisation process that has yielded savings of 8.82 billion ringgit or 22.4% from the project's original cost. The savings is spread over 20 years, enabling Putrajaya to focus on other infrastructure projects. Loss-making Perisai Petroleum Teknologi will be delisted from Bursa Malaysia on January 22nd, after the regulatory authorities rejected its second appeal for more time to submit a new regularisation plan. The offshore contractor submitted its initial regularisation plan last January, but failed to get the green light from the stock exchange. It was then granted an extension of time until December 31st, 2019 to do so. In a filing to Bursa Malaysia today, Perisai said it received a delisting notice dated January 17, 2020 from Bursa Malaysia Securities. Perisai, one of the only 2 Malaysian jackup drilling companies, has been loss-making since the financial year ended December 31, 2015. Its shares have been suspended from trading since January 22, 2019. The counter was last traded at 0.5 cent. Transport Minister Anthony Loke has given his assurance Malaysians will helm Prasarana Malaysia and Malaysia Airports, or MAHB. Loke says the two companies are strategic assets and important transport operators, and that as far as the government's position is concerned, their CEOs will be locals. He says Prasarana and MAHB's respective boards will be submitting a list of potential candidates to the Minister of Finance Inc. Previous news reports indicated Prasarana President and CEO Muhammad Hazlan Muhammad Hussein has been suspended from his position following a decision by its board of directors due to public dissatisfaction over the country's LRT services. Meanwhile, at MAHB, the airport operator announced that its group CEO Raja Azmi Raja Nazuddin quit to pursue other opportunities.